Oi mate, it's the Apostate Prophet. Just kidding. Hi everybody and welcome, this is the Apostate Prophet. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I want to talk about a certain fact that everybody should be aware of by now, which is that in the past, humans used to be huge giants, not tiny small people like today. In the time of Adam, humans were 60 cubits tall, and 60 cubits is about 27 meters, which in the very impractical measurements that we use in America, for example, is 90 feet or so. That is the Islamic claim. Muhammad said that Adam, when he was created, was made in the image of Allah, and he was 60 cubits tall. A cubit is basically this, a forearm. Apparently, humans became shorter since Adam. But when humans go back to heaven, they will be tall again, like Adam. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that information. If everyone is that huge, so we are relatively not really big, then what exactly is the point? Maybe in the old climate of 7th century Arabia, this was something that impressed people, made them think, wow, I will be 60 cubits tall? Amazing, look at that, 1, 2, 3. One of those hadiths is this one, for example, in Sahih Bukhari, where Muhammad says, Allah created Adam, making him 60 cubits tall. When he created him, he said to him, go and greet that group of angels and listen to their reply, for it will be your greeting and the greeting of your offspring. So Adam said to the angels, Assalamu alaikum. Adam was of course speaking Arabic, which is the universal language. Probably Allah taught Adam Arabic and then people forgot it because they became shorter. And then they learned it again from new. I don't know, whatever. So Adam said to the angels, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. The angels said, Assalamu alayka wa rahmatullah, peace and Allah's mercy be upon you. Thus the angels added to Adam's salutation the expression wa rahmatullah. Any person who will enter paradise will resemble Adam. People have been decreasing in stature since Adam's creation. In other hadiths, it says more explicitly, so he who would get into paradise would get in the form of Adam, his length being 60 cubits. Then the people who followed him continued to diminish in size up to this day. Another hadith says, so whoever will enter paradise will be of the shape and picture of Adam. Since then the creation of Adam's offspring has continuously diminished to the present time. Other hadiths again say that whoever enters the garden will have Adam's form, but creation has continued to decline until now. So the hadiths are pretty clear. Adam was this big guy, giant. And since Adam, humans have been shrinking continuously until the present time. That's what Muhammad clearly and explicitly says according to these reports. This is why many of us who grow up as Muslims, including me, learn that people used to be tall in the past. It is very disappointing to find out that this is complete nonsense.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. How dare you?
Liar! In fact, the archaeological evidence shows that there was no big difference in the size, the height of humans over thousands of years. Humans have roughly remained at the same size, become taller and shorter over time. And right now, the average human is actually taller than 2 centuries ago, for example. Since the archaeological evidence is very obvious, and since we clearly know that it is nonsense, that it cannot be right that humans were extremely tall, 60 cubits, Muslim scholars have tried to reinterpret Muhammad's words here. One explanation which comes up is that when Muhammad says that Adam was 60 cubits tall, then what he means is that Adam was 60 cubits tall in paradise and not on earth. When he was put on the earth, he became small, like us. And when we go there, not me, I will go to hell. When Muslims go there, they will become giants again, for no reason. And at first, that seems to make sense. Yeah, okay, that's a good explanation. It removes the contradiction with reality. But then when you go back to the text, to the hadiths, they clearly say that humans have, ever since, continued to become smaller. Many Muslim apologists and scholars, when answering these doubts, omit this part. They do this because they lie to themselves. Because when they see a clear problem, a flaw, they have to somehow reinterpret it and reaffirm their faith. But there are other scholars who make a different attempt and who do consider those final words, and they try to change those words and change the interpretations. They try to say, oh, we just misunderstood this. What this actually means is that Adam Adam was 60 cubits tall, but people after him on earth, including Adam when he was on earth, were actually smaller. And they say that's what Muhammad meant when he said humans have been decreasing in size. But that doesn't really make sense. It's not factually correct. It is linguistically inaccurate. The reports clearly and explicitly say that humans have been continuously getting smaller up until today. Which is why early Muslim scholars and many other Muslim scholars have believed for a long time that humans were indeed very tall and that they have indeed been shrinking. Some scholars have rejected the archaeological and logical evidence, clinging on to Muhammad's words as the absolute truth, while others have tried to somehow argue that this is possible and that we simply do not comprehend this. But the reality is quite clear. Muhammad, according to these authentic reports by Islamic standards, said something that is maybe easy for somebody to believe in who lived in the 7th century in Arabia, but which is in reality a very absurd claim from our modern, more educated, more enlightened eyes and minds. And this is another sign which shows that Muhammad was not knowledgeable, did not have some secret, fantastic knowledge, that he did make false claims, that he lied. Unless, of course, we want to dismiss these specific hadiths as wrong, although they are authentic by Islamic standards, but we dismiss them as wrong simply because they don't make sense to us. If we do that, however, then there is no end to dismissing hadiths based on our standards arbitrarily. And going by that, we can dismiss hadith after hadith and eradicate Islamic beliefs. And I'm not sure that Muslims actually want to do that. I would definitely welcome it. I'm a fan of that idea. But I'm more a fan of simply acknowledging that Muhammad probably did say those things and that he was a false prophet. Nobody in the 21st century should trust Muhammad. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share. If you don't like this video, you can dislike and leave. I will still continue making videos because I'm a very tough guy. I will be back. Have a fantastic day and stay away from Islam.